Hi everyone, just a quick little video before I start this process. I might do one more, excuse me, double page and then this one. I'll probably do the double page after this one. So with this little kit, if you remember me doing the video where I put everything together, all the mini kits from the collection, I struggled with this yellow one quite a bit. And so I just put a few things in there, knowing that I would have a lot of scraps, and this is what's left over from what I've already used. So I have this picture of my son on his 14th birthday, and every birthday year I take a picture of them with their fingers up. Like if they're 11, they would go, 11. 22 would be 22, 5, 10, 7, just fun. So he's holding his fingers up, and that's kind of like the main photo I use for like the starter page in their scrapbooks will be that photo, and then yada yada. Anyways, so I kind of wanted to show you my plan for this page. There is this die cut that says birthday, but there's not a whole lot of other stuff to go with it, a whole lot. And so I'm going to go through here, and there was a whole lot of things that had a birthday pun to it. And I'm going to take all of those. Let's see, here's some. I might do I'm Your Biggest Flan with this, and hope I'm pretty sure that I have a flan. Thank you for those who commented to let me know what that was, by the way. It's not your birthday, is it? I might do that one just because it's fun. So I'll find some nachos, like a nacho thing to go with it. And so my idea for this page is to kind of fill it and surround it with puns. You mean the world to me. I want to use that, but I might have used the earths on the other layout. So I don't know if I have any earths left, but whisking you a happy birthday. Oh darn, I don't know if I have any of the whisks left either, but you get the point. I'm going to go through here, have a dynamite birthday, so I'm going to look for like here's a dinosaur that's left over. So I'm going to just put all of these in here with these. Whatever I find doesn't necessarily mean that I have to use these. I just thought it would be fun to have a page with a bunch of the birthday puns. So I wanted to let you know that that is my plan. I'm going to put that together, and then I'll start the process video. All right. All right, everyone, please bear with me here. This is my first time doing both a live video and a voiceover together in one. So I did a little chatting about what my plan was for this page. So now this is my photo of my son. He's 14, and I think I explained that, I have them hold up the fingers for whatever age, and that's kind of the main birthday photo. And so I mounted it on this white cardstock, and I originally started with a larger white border around the photo, thinking since I had the two really busy background papers, my plan was I thought it would help the photo stick out a little more, but you're going to see I am going to change that in a few minutes. So I have these Doodlebug chipboard alpha stickers from a very long time ago. You can tell there's quite a few of them left, so I need to get those used up. So I just took out the number 14, and that is basically going to be my title, I guess. With everything else that's going on there, I'm not going to put an actual title. So I am trimming this main pattern paper down to be, I think it's about 10 by 10. I think there's approximately an inch between that piece of pattern paper and the border of the entire layout. So, yeah, you can see there's about an inch all the way around it. So I'm assuming it's about 10 by 10. A lot of times I don't measure to exact unless I'm following a sketch really closely. I just kind of cut things down to either what I think will look good or how I think it'll fit. So I'm not going to ink any of the edges on this layout, on any of the elements on this layout, because I feel like it's busy enough, and I just didn't want to add to that busyness. So on the other side of this candle paper was this rainbowish striped paper, and I like that paper a lot. I didn't really get to use it on any of the layouts as a regular paper, but I really liked it. I think the rainbow was just a lot of fun. But So I'm going to take this border sticker strip and I'm going to put it along the side there. And to be honest, a lot of the stuff that I had is going to get covered up anyway. So, but I liked that border sticker has a rainbow. It's kind of each little circle in the scallops is a rainbowish. So that's why I wanted to kind of bring in the rainbow stripe pattern. And here's where I'm going to play around. I really wanted to try to use this green strip. It was from the border strips paper, and so I didn't like it though. That's when I decided that I just didn't like the way things were looking with that giant white border around the photo, and so I went ahead and trimmed that down. And so I'm going to place the photo again on the right hand side of the layout more instead of on the left hand side. And these are all the elements that I had mentioned I was going to go through and pick out, and most of them have a coordinating word, like Happy Birthday has the frog there, and so everything that I took out pretty much has a coordinating piece, like the It's Your Birthday, Sure Birthday. I like that one quite a bit, and I try to make that one a little bit more prominent on the page to kind of go with the title 14. So now I'm just playing around with all of the elements here. I am going to move things around quite a bit. I don't really have any rhyme or reason. I have no clusters of 3, no big clusters here, no titles here. I am going to look up because there's a piece that says time to celebrate, and I wanted to make sure I had the right plant. So I'm just going to look on my phone here in a minute, and I'm going to make sure that I have the right plant for the time piece. And I know what some spices look like, but I wasn't sure about the time one. So, and I'm just adding around. The only thing that I'm thinking about when I'm doing this is, one, I wanted that Sure Birthday to go near the title, near the number 14, just to kind of be part of the title, like I mentioned. And the other thing that I'm trying to keep in mind when I'm doing this is to try to move the colors around the layout. I don't want all the green elements in one spot, and I don't want all the blue elements in another spot, you know, to help with the busyness of the page. And then also there's this dinosaur here, and I had laid some things down, and you're going to see me. I finally decided I'm just going to go ahead and glue stuff down and just start gluing things down. And I don't show you the whole process of gluing everything down, but I am going to glue the photo and these pattern strips down, and then I'm going to start playing around again with my clusters. And I just wanted to say, like I was mentioning that dinosaur, anything that's facing kind of inward toward the layout, I want to make sure it stays that way. So like that dinosaur is facing to the left, so I wanted him to go on the right hand side of the page, and anything that faces to the right, which I don't know if there's too many, but I want to make sure that they go on the left hand side of the page. So most of the clusters stay the same. I added the Sure Birthday over by the 14, as you can see here, and I'm just kind of playing around at this point. Some of the things stay where they are, and I added a lot to this layout. This layout is crazy full of embellishments and ephemera and stickers. When I do take off, I don't videotape me gluing everything down, just because I felt like it was a very tedious thing. And I will do another little bit of a voiceover. Sorry, I hope this isn't making any noise. I just want to make sure that it's coming up soon where I'm going to go back to a live voice. So you can pretty much see how the layout is going here. One thing I did do was add 3 enamel dots of 3 different colors in 3 different spots in the layout, just to kind of add something to maybe help your eye a little bit. But to be honest, this layout was fun. It was, you know, it used up all these elements that I otherwise wouldn't use, so I really wasn't worried about it, and I like the way it turned out. It's something different for me. I mean, you can see just by the way it looks right now, it's crazy busy, and that's pretty much how it stays. So I hope you guys have liked this series. This is the last layout that I do with all of the collections. I had a lot of fun. I am definitely ready to scrap something else, but yeah, it was fun, and I enjoyed finding different ways to use this collection. So back to the live voice now. All right, guys. Hi again, everyone. This is a little bit different of a process video for me. I decided not to videotape me gluing everything down because basically I just glued everything down. I added multiple things on pop dots, but not everything. So a little bit like this is popped up, but none of these are. But this is a little bit popped up, but I also tucked it behind the sherbet so that it would kind of have a little bit of an angle. I feel like the thyme plant gets a little lost in there, but that's okay. So like this is popped up and this popped up, but the rest of it isn't. And this is an extremely busy layout for me. Kind of a little bit almost struggled with it because it's so busy, but at the same time I love it because I do wish I had something here. But I love it because it's just a really fun layout. I mean, you're superb. I'm your biggest flan. You're not that old. Wrapped your present for you. Happy birthday. It's just all the puns that, well, not all of them, because some of them, like I didn't have a hot dog left over. I couldn't make this banner really work, sending s'more birthday wishes. Although I guess I could have cut out the sending, but I didn't like the sending part. I thought about adding the whisking. Maybe, you know what, I might do that. I might add this whisking you a happy birthday here and then find the pattern paper that I used in the previous layout. Hang on here, sorry. And cut out maybe one of these little whisks or something. I might go through my papers and my embellishments one more time. And then one more time. Get it? No, just kidding. And so I'll just glue that now because I am going to add that on there, and hopefully I'll have a little whisk. If not, then like I said, I'll fussy cut one out of the pattern paper, but you guys don't want to watch that, or maybe you do, but I'm not going to do it either way. My date stamp stamped a little boldish, but that's okay. It is what it is. But I even added some enamel dots, 3 clusters. I thought maybe that would give the eye something in common in 3 different places to kind of help with this layout. But this just goes along with the fact that, you know, not every layout has to be, you know, follow the rules. You don't have to follow the rules. You can break out. And part of the reason I really wanted to do this page for him is because he's very literal. Like, it's kind of a joke in our family, you know. I'll say, I'm going to run to the store really quick, and he'll say, well, you know, why don't you drive? It'll be quicker, you know, things like that. And so he's very much that way. And so to use all these funny puns on him or on this layout of his birthday, really, I was happy about. I do feel like this whole left side is filled in, and yet there's spaces on the, or excuse me, this is the right hand side. But there's spaces over here on the left. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it at all because, like I said, it's a busy, fun layout that breaks the rules. I mean, you could look at it like this is one giant cluster, this is the medium cluster, and this is the small cluster if you really wanted to. But I don't care. I had fun playing with all these elements. I had this hot dog it's your birthday I wanted to use, but this is a corn dog and I couldn't find a hot dog. If I find a hot dog, I don't know. I don't really want to add any more. Yeah, see, even if I added something here, I feel like it would be too much on this side and then not enough here and here. So like, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I am going to add a whisk. I do like the little element down here. I did grab this I Utterly Adore You out of the next layout I'm going to do will probably be a double page. It's going to be about going to the zoo. And I didn't make a kit. It was just all the extra animal pieces that, you know, they're all animal stuff, and I thought, well, that'd be a fun zoo page, you know, even if it's all puns. Again, it's just it'll just be a fun layout, but that's coming up, and that'll probably be the last layout I do with all these kits, and then we'll go over everything. So as far as this layout goes, the only thing I really wish, I think I might add a black pin border. I'm on the fence about it because I don't know if I should just leave it alone or add the border to kind of hold everything together, because I also wish that I had cut this down to mount it like on a yellow paper, maybe this same yellow of this background. But that's okay because, again, It's breaking all the rules. I don't care. It's fun. And by the way, these chipboard numbers are Doodlebug chipboard alphas, but they're very, very old. I've had them for years, so I'm happy to use those up again. So probably, I don't know if there'll be close-ups at the end of this video or not, but I hope you guys liked it. I hope, you know, you are inspired to use this collection again. I mean, you can make, for anybody's birthday, you can use any of these things. You could have it all the soup cans and just do that. I did have this birthday word that I didn't end up using, and mostly for the fact that it just said birthday. There was no other, you know, I didn't want to add any more alphabets because it was so busy. So I'm not even going to put that on there. All right, everyone, thanks for watching, and I will see you for the next and last Doodlebug So Much Pun layout. I hope you guys have liked this series. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.